Frankly, everybody, I just didn't understand. I didn't understand how to train. I didn't understand the bigger picture of aerobic development.
The only way I know how to get better at anything on this earth is experience, experience, experience. All right, so I'm forcing myself to use the new camera. It's so foreign, it's crazy, but we're giving it a shot, everybody. And yes, buttering the Bobo. You better believe it. And yes, here is the timestamp right now if you want to jump ahead to how to run faster. All right, so right there, click there, ahead, jump ahead, how to run faster. Yeah, little baby food. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. How'd you sleep, Michael? Yeah, is that new camera? He's drinking his coffee. I'm not cutting that clip out. Just spilled coffee all over the place. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
All right, nap time at the DeMoor house. Oh, hold on one second. Nap time at the DeMoor house, which means it's time for Papa's editing. That's right, whenever everyone is sleeping, that is my moment to edit. All right, so here's the deal. M6 Mark II, 1D Mark II. All right, so we're testing different audio. So I'm gonna go lavalier mic right now. I'm looking at the camera. If you've been watching the vlog a long time, you're used to this sound, but now I'm gonna switch over to the M6 Mark II. Okay, so this is the shotgun mic, the little Rode Micro Pro mic, or I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I'll put it on the screen right now in a title. That's the name of this little shotgun mic. And back to the lavalier, just to show you the difference. Okay, here we go, here we go. And just so you know, the switching back is about, I would say, 24 inches away from me, the little shotgun mic. And I need to adjust and figure out the settings as far as inside the camera, what will be best for this shotgun mic. All right, here we go, edit time, and we'll see you in about 90 minutes. And we're rolling. There's the little guy. I switched it out for the Video Mic Pro is on top of the camera. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Come on, can't forget you. Shots look really out of focus, or the wind is bad, or whatever. You just gotta bear with me. We're just learning together here. Just like in running, YouTube is all about the patience game. I have not forgotten about my commitments to you for this YouTube channel. What do I mean? Remember my ideas. Science Saturdays. I haven't forgotten, don't you worry. Also, the running shoe battles on Mondays, okay? I haven't forgotten. And what else? I remember I announced at the beginning of 2021 how to run faster once a month. All right, so that is today's vlog. I gotta go pick up some materials just to help explain my approach to what has made a big difference in my running over the past, I'll just say 2 to 3 years, okay? So, hold me accountable, all right? I haven't forgotten. It's just, it's development over time for this YouTube situation. And we're back. Oh my goodness. All right, poster is done. We'll talk about that in a minute. First of all, I wanted to film with the little guy, the M6 Mark II, most of the day, but I did notice a significant difference between the shotgun quality versus the lavalier, and so I attempted to switch out, and it actually was working, but the lavalier onto this camera. But the battery, I'm learning how long the battery life lasts for this camera. It lasts about, let me just think. I don't know how much filming I did. Probably about 6 hours would be my guess. So anyway, just learning the ins and outs of the new equipment. It's all a process, right? Just like a long distance runner. So let's dive in finally. How to run faster. And again, I want to cover this topic at least once a month on the vlog, basically taking all of the experience and learning moments that I've had over the past month and do it at the end of every single month. So I know I'm a little late for January, but I haven't forgotten. And I realize many of you are subscribed to this channel because you want to run faster, you want to race faster, you want to chase down those PRs, those PBs, and I cannot resist asking, around the world, do you call it a PR or do you call it a PB? Personal record or personal best? I was always, at least in Colorado, I don't know, I thought it was always PR, but I know a lot of people, I think over in Europe say PB. Anyway, let me know down in the comments. So, I can't believe I'm going to dive into this, but I am. If I had to only train by one outside factor, you know me, I like to keep it simple, but if I had to choose one, I would choose time or pacing, okay? Why? Because races are measured in time. They're not measured in, who can have the lowest heart rate. They're not measured in who has the best VO2 max. They're measured in time. World records, course records, state records, school records, personal best, PRs, the list goes on and on and on. And that was good, it's like a minute PR, we'll take that any day. Okay, and today I'm not gonna give you, secret workouts or, the best food to eat or, the fastest shoes to wear and different workouts. I'm not doing any of that. I'm talking more broader speaking, since again, this is the first time we're diving into the topic for 2021. And I have to quote a tweet that I sent out on January, I believe it was 27th. I said, training tip of the week, create 90 to 120 new minutes per week in your life over the next 3 to 6 months. All right, so mark your calendar right now, 3 to 6 months. You might want to do 3 months from now, and then, so what would that be? March, April, May, and then June, July, August, okay? And then run during that time, those 90 to 120 new minutes at steezy pace during those minutes. You will run faster 1 year from now, promise. Ease into it, lunchtime, sunrise, sunsets. Anyway, that was the tweet, and it got a lot of good engagement. I think a lot of people just planted the seed in their minds like, yes, if I can find 90 to 120 minutes spread out over 7 days in my work week, in my life, whatever the case may be. And here's a quick story. In high school, I was a 16:27 guy, okay, in high school for the 5K. Guess what I did in the summertime? Well, I mowed a lot of lawns, and I was on a softball team. Now, don't get me wrong. I had a ton of fun on the softball team. We practiced, I think, once a week, and I think we played games twice a week, all right? So the time commitment was not huge. But guess what? If I would have been dreaming a little bigger about my running endeavors, I probably should have been putting a decent amount of that softball time, don't get me wrong, love extracurricular activities, but some of that time toward my running. Frankly, everybody, I just didn't understand. I didn't understand how to train. I didn't understand the bigger picture of aerobic development, okay? So that's a quick side story that I remembered from high school as I was thinking about this topic of how to run faster. It's create more time in your week, in your month, in your quarter, and yes, in your annual calendar year. And that might require, I hate to call, I'm going to call myself out, but maybe I'm calling some of you out too, is the art of saying no. It's hard. And True Love and I went through this learning curve early in our marriage as Joseph arrived and Seth arrived. Like, we were just very busy. doing a lot of stuff with a lot of people. And it was good stuff, all good things. But at the end of the day, what we realized as a couple, we were happiest here at this house, okay? And we were happiest when we both had the opportunity to get a workout in, okay? So that meant saying no to some things outside of that sphere, all right? Now, time for the poster. Okay, now, I am not proud of this poster, but over the past 2 years, this is what my life has looked like in order to get to the point where I can now, do YouTube as my job and train at a higher level, meaning not necessarily running faster, meaning putting more hours into my training. What is training? Training is stretching, training is sleeping, training is cooking better meals, training is plyometrics, training is form drills, massages, etc., etc. Not just the running, you know that. So here's my little pinwheel that I worked on how to run faster. So over the past 2 years, I have been sleeping usually 7 hours a night. I wish it was more, but it's usually about 7 hours a night. 12 hours dedicated to the vlog, okay? That's including the filming and the editing and the uploading and the shoe research, etc. The list goes on. So I'm not proud of that number, but that's just reality. 12 hours, I should have mentioned, this is per day. 3 hours for training, okay? So that's, the stretching, the foam rolling, the running, and this is average, all right, per day. And then sadly, I know, so this is 24 slices of pie here, only 2 hours for the family. And I'm not proud of that, but I'm just being transparent, honest with you guys. What True Love and I are doing now is we are increasing this number from this number, okay? So now that I am on better footing, all right, and again, it's been a 5-year process here on YouTube, the goal is to take, at least 2 of these slices of pies and put them into the family column over here, all right? So again, this is just reality, 3 training, 12 vlog, 7 sleep, 2 family. You might notice that, and again, this is not exactly, but this pie here, but you might notice like no fun, like no, extracurricular activities, no really like going out and getting a drink with the buddies, no going to, Rockies games. Sadly, they've been canceled the past year. But anyway, that is how I think, I just have been very laser focused the past 5 years, but especially the past 2.5 years. And it's led to this moment in our life where I'm running faster. And I was just reflecting on Pikes Peak and then the half marathon. This is not me, I think talking, I think I'm speaking the truth here. Is I'm getting faster as I get older, but it's because I'm dedicating more time to the training, okay? AKA all the little things I just mentioned. All right, I'm going to stop there. Question of the day: what is the greatest challenge that you are facing right now in your training? Not, let's say, last month, not, last quarter. I'm talking about right now, maybe the past 5 days or even just today. All right, what is the challenge that you are going through? All right, I want to hear it, and hopefully we can help each other down in the comments, brainstorm. Maybe it is time. Maybe it's your sleep. Maybe it's an injury. Hopefully not. Maybe it's connected to the pandemic. I don't know what the case may be. So there you go. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. That's it for today. And we just keep marching forward, everyone. All right. We'll toss it to, oh man. Well, you know what? I do have a playlist about how to run faster. Some really old vlogs that need to be updated. I think there's 5 or 6 videos in case you haven't seen them, all about how to run faster. Right here, right here, right here. All right. See beauty. Work hard and love each other. See you tomorrow.